Hi guys, I wanted to do something a little different today and I just realized how to do some stuff in my video editing program that I use. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna try this and see how it works. Sorry if I'm a little bit quiet. You might want to like turn up your volume or whatever. So today we're gonna do a my personal 5 top favorite songs from different girl groups, K-pop girl groups. I've been a K-pop stan for like 2-ish years now, and I think it's great, and they make really good music, and I love the fashion and the dance and the aesthetic and stuff, and it's just like so cool. And of course, there's like some bad things, but like mostly good things, so that's good. So I'm just gonna go through a bunch of different girl groups. Some more popular ones, some like a little bit more obscure ones, and I'm just gonna like tell you like my top 5 songs by each of them and like why that is. Although like I went with a lot of like gut instinct, I guess. So like a lot of these are just like you can't always explain how music like makes you feel, at least I feel like sometimes that's hard. So bear with me if some of the descriptions are like kind of weird or something like that. Yeah. So we're gonna start with CLC. I love CLC. The first song I ever like really heard from them was No, and I just instantly knew that they were something different and super cool. And I just love them so much, even though I don't like listen to all their B-sides and stuff, but I just like really think that they're an amazing group and they're like really talented and I love them. And so my I guess we'll start with like 5 and then go up. So my 5th favorite song is Hobgoblin. That's like the song that kind of blew them up if you know like much about CLC. And like I mean, it's funny because like when I first heard Hobgoblin, I was like not really into it at all. I just like thought it was kind of obnoxious and like I don't know, just like kind of too abrasive, but like then I just like kept listening to it and I was like, no, like this is really good. And I'm loving this. You know what I'm saying? So, no, Hobgoblin is really good. It's like that one song that you just like bop and like go off to a little bit. And like, I don't know, it's just like got that sassy girl energy, which like they just slayed in that song. They just slayed. So then my next CLC song, that like my 4th favorite is Me. I can't really describe very much why I like Me. Like it's kind of funny because it doesn't leave as much of an impression, at least on me personally, than like Hobgoblin and stuff. I just feel like it's such a solid song, and like every time I hear it, sometimes I like listen to it and I'm like, wow, this song is so good. Like, what is it again? And that like maybe sounds bad, but then I check and I'm like, oh yeah, it's Me from CLC. Like, anyway, I just can't really explain why I like it, but I do. I think it sounds really like clean. Like it was really well written and like the production was really good and stuff. And like they just slayed. I like that song a lot. My 3rd favorite is Devil. Okay, I think Devil is like so iconic and it's so classy and like cool. And I love that line where it's like, I tried to be so polite, like, oh, like that was so good, you know? So like we stand Devil, and I love the music video. I think it's so cute how like I don't know, it's like it's really cool. Like this other YouTuber Mara, she said something like this in like her video on CLC. It's really good. That's actually how I like kind of found. I mean, I knew about them, but like that video really like made me like want to get into them more or like to look into like more of their songs, because like before I watched her video, it's called something like How Cube Almost Destroyed CLC. I'll go ahead and like link it in the description or like just look it up, and it's like really good, and it's kind of like a history of like a brief history of like CLC is like a group. And she was talking about how like the Devil song, it doesn't really fit like girl crush or like cute. It's just like CLC's like own concept, and I love it. I love Devil. It's so good. The fashion was so good in that like era. It was just so good. I just love that, and like everything about that was great. So then my second, like I already mentioned, so my second favorite is No. I gotta go with the classic. That was the song that like I was like, wow, this group like shakes. You know what I'm saying? Like they're really good. And I just had to go and listen to it again and again. And when I first heard it, I couldn't stop replaying it. And the music video is like gorgeous, and like they all look great in it, and I just love it. And then so that's my second favorite, no. And then my most favorite, absolute most favorite for CLC is without a doubt, like no contest, Pepe, okay? Pepe is their like debut song, and it's like not as popular as some of their like newer stuff with their like new concept, you know? They had like a cuter concept before, but like damn, Pepe slays so much. It's like cute, but it's like jazzy almost. I don't really know anything about jazz, but like it sounds so fun and it makes me like want to dance, and it's like flirty and like girly, and I just love Pepe. I just think it's like such a bop, and I don't think like I've really heard quite that many K-pop songs that sound like it, and I just love, like, I think the video is cute, like honestly, like Soren looks so beautiful in that, like everything, they just slay it all. I love those little dresses that they wear that are like black and white and they all match. Like Pepe slays it. Okay, so that is my that Pepe is my all-time favorite CLC top song, and those are my top 5 songs for CLC. So yeah. Okay, so the next group I'm gonna do is Weki Meki. I just like found out about them like pretty recently. I'd say like within the past month or two, and they just like kind of stole my heart a little bit. Like, I think they're so adorable and I think they deserve more attention, and they're like so talented. It was funny because when I first got into them, I was also listening to like old IOI music because like I wasn't really like as much or like really at all into K-pop when IOI was like still all together and stuff. And like releasing new comebacks and stuff. And so like I was like, you know, when I was going back between watching like Weki Meki and like IOI videos, I was literally like, oh my gosh, some of these girls look so similar. And then I find out like Do Young and like I think her name is Yoonjun, or two of the girls from IOI are in Weki Meki, and I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. And they're so awesome. But like I love all the other girls too. Like my bias is like So Young, I'm pretty sure that's how you say her name. She like has the most beautiful voice ever, and she's so like I just die. And like so I'm gonna go through my top favorite songs from least favorite to most favorite in my top 5. So like I like all these songs a lot. So my 5th favorite song by Weki Meki is Dazzle Dazzle. I love this comeback. This was like actually the first song I heard by them. I had like my sister had like mentioned Picky Picky, but like Dazzle Dazzle, I was like there for the comeback, like literally this February, and I just like was shook. I thought they were so cute. I loved their concept. I don't know. And it's funny because like cute usually isn't my thing, but like bruh, they just were so cute, and I just loved the music video. And I was like, that girl with the blue hair was such a visual. Like, I'm sorry, I'm like not a super stan yet, so I don't know all their names and stuff, but like she was stunning. So if someone wants to type in the comments her name, but like I could look it up. I'm just lazy, but like they were awesome in that. And I think Dazzle Dazzle is like such a fun song, and I just think like I just think it's great. Like I think everybody should listen to it. And like okay, so my 4th favorite is their debut track, I Don't Like Your Boyfriend. And I just that song just ups for me. Like I don't, it reminds me of like my sister said it reminds her of like Avril Lavigne's like what's it, like Girlfriend, like hey hey you know that one. But like I Don't Like Your Boyfriend's like a better version of that in my opinion. Like I don't know, I just like really like it, and I think it's so cute and like fun, and I love the music video too. Like honestly, that's not talked about enough. Like apparently a lot of people like didn't like it, but like bruh, they got no taste. I'm just kidding, but like I love it. Okay, so my 3rd favorite Weki Meki song is Crush. Okay. I love that music video with all the like cute weapons and stuff. I think the girls totally slayed it. I will say when I first heard Crush, I was like not into it. Like I was listening to all the Weki Meki title tracks, and that one I just like I don't know. Like I don't know if I like this. But like I don't know, like I just do like it now. Like I guess I listened to it too many times or something, but like now I'm like Crush is like different from a lot of their other title tracks, but I think like that makes it special. And I think I don't know, I just think it sounds really unique, and I kind of like it's more like a downbeat in a weird way, like not downbeat, but like not so like peppy, but still like that Weki Meki like joy kind of. The joy is the best way to describe Weki Meki. Like they just make everyone feel joy, I feel like. Okay, so Crush is my 3rd favorite. Then boy, my 2nd favorite is Tika Taka. No one will ever make me not like this. Like it was one of the first songs I heard by them that like wasn't just good, but was like I love this group. Like, they make so much good music, and, like, I just thought it was so cute. Like, the music video was so cute. They're all, like, dancing at the pool, and, like, it was so wholesome, and I just, like, think that song is such a bop, and, like, it was such a good song. I mean, it still is, like, on my playlist. So, like, I mean, I don't have a playlist, but, like, I should make one, and then Tika Taka should be at the top of it. And, so yeah, like, if you just want, like, the cutest thing ever, like, go listen to Tika Taka, and, like, their vocals are slaying in that, and I love the dance, it's everything. Okay, and finally, dun dun dun, my favorite Weki Meki song is Picky Picky, okay? Like, Picky Picky is iconic, Picky Picky is everything, Picky Picky is, like, the girls just living, and, like, I love the way Weki Meki, like, emotes in their songs, like, I always feel like whenever they sing, it's full of, like, whatever emotion they're, like, portraying, like, and Picky Picky is, like, the prime example of that, like, they're always, like, telling some kind of weird story, and, like, I just love that, like, sometimes when other groups sing, it's not, like, it doesn't feel like they're really, like, I don't know, it doesn't feel like they're connecting as much, or they're not, like, acting as much, you know? That's just my opinion, but Weki Meki always is, like, acting, like, 5,000%, like, they are their song, and I just love that, I just think that's so cool, and Picky Picky is, like, so quirky and funny, and, like, adorable, and, like, the music video is everything, and, like, bruh, it's just so good. So that is my top Weki Meki song, and I just love them, and they're great. All right, so next we're gonna do my top 5 favorite songs from Red Velvet. Red Velvet is so iconic, and they're, like, one of the queen girl groups. I love them so much. They were, like, the first girl K-pop group that I ever really got into. The first group I ever really, like, stood, I don't know, is BTS, but Red Velvet caught my attention, and I think they're amazing. So these are going to be my personal top favorite songs. So my fifth favorite Red Velvet song is actually a B-side track. We haven't had any B-sides so far, but we're gonna have some coming up. Is a song called Bad Dracula. I just love this song so much. It's so fun, and the first time I heard it, I, like, could not believe how good it was. Like, it totally could have been a title track. It's just really amazing, and I love how, like, funky and just, like, fun it is, and it's just, like, it makes me smile and, like, want to dance to it. So that is my fifth favorite song. My fourth favorite song by Red Velvet is In and Out. It is a B-side on their most recent album that Psycho came out in, like the Red Festival Day 3, I think, or something like that. It was so beautiful when I first heard it, and I still think it's beautiful even now. It's just, I think they all, like, it showcases their vocals so well, and it could have been a title track too. Like, it honestly is just beautiful, and I think it fits so well with the other two songs that they released. I just think it's really, really amazing. So that was my fourth favorite. My third favorite Red Velvet song is Don't Come For Me, but Zimzalabim. I know this sounds, like, weird because a lot of people did not like that song, and I'm going to be totally real. When I first heard it, I did not like it either. I did not stan. I did not understand. I was just so confused, and I was like, I expect more from Red Velvet. Like, what is this? But then I didn't listen to it for a while, but then I listened to it again and again, and I was like, you know what? It's not that bad, you know? And then I listened to it even more, and I was like, you know what? Like, it might be good. Like, the thing is, like, it's so memorable. Even if you don't like it, like, I feel like you know exactly what it sounds like, and the way it turns up at the end, and then they just start chanting Zim Salabim, like, over and over again, like, so quickly. I don't know. I mean, it's definitely, like, personal taste, and I totally would get why somebody wouldn't like this, but I think I put this so high just because it really is so iconic, and, like, they have so many iconic songs, but, like, sometimes I'm just sitting and I'm like, you know what I want to listen to? Like, Zimzalabim. So, like, I feel like that is what truly makes a song great. And I mean, not always, but, like, I guess you could, but I think about it. Like, I wouldn't keep wanting to listen to it if I, like, hated it. And I don't really know why, but I just felt like it deserved to be my third favorite, and it is. So if you hate it or you don't like it, that's fine, but it is my third favorite Red Velvet song. So my second favorite Red Velvet song, which, by the way, this list was pretty hard to make because Red Velvet have so many good songs. Like, I could go, like, on and on and on. Like, I just, like, every B-side seems to be a bop from them, and like no skips, you know what I'm saying? But my second favorite is really Bad Boy. Okay, a lot of people, once again, like they were disappointed by this song after Bad Boy, but like I was the complete opposite. Like I thought this song slapped immediately. I love the vocals. I love the kind of screamy notes that they do. Like especially like I think Irene and like here, I just think everybody sounds so stunning in this track, and like you can definitely like hear their vocals, which I think is so cool because that's like one of the things that's really really impressive about Red Velvet. So I really like that, and I would say, and like I just love like the whole fashion in this era. Silgi's like green plaid top in the music video, like it was such a fun music video, and I love this era, and it's yeah, I stand this. And so that's my second favorite. Now, for my very, very, very favorite Red Velvet song is Sunny Side Up. Okay, Sunny Side Up is so delicious of a track. It's another B-side track, and I just love it. I first heard it, and actually I wasn't that impressed by it on first listen, but then I listened to it again and again, and I was like, you know what? Like, this song really is amazing. Like, it just, like, it sizzles like a sunny side up egg. Like, I don't know. It's just, like, it's brilliant, honestly. If you like listen to it once and you weren't really feeling it, like give it another try because I feel like there's a lot of like nuance in Sunny Side Up that you can miss the first time around. And like sometimes when I write or like draw because I like to do art and stuff, I like literally just play this song like on repeat because I feel like it's so relaxing and so satisfying to listen to and like just 1 hour loop that shit. You know what I'm saying? So like I really love that. So yeah, those are my top 5 favorite Red Velvet songs, and it was pretty hard to decide because all 5 of those women are so iconic and their music is so good. I could honestly like make a whole like top 20 list of Red Velvet songs, and like it would not be even be hard because just so many of their songs are good. But yep, that's my personal top 5 Red Velvet songs. Okay, so the next girl group that I'm going to talk about is Itzy. I love Itzy. I think they're so fun. That is like the best word to describe Itzy. They're just like super, super fun. Um, it's funny because when they first came out, I actually like, I mean, I was definitely very intrigued, but like Dala Dala and Icy Icy, I mean, just Icy, I don't know why I said Icy Icy, but they didn't really like do it for me, though they certainly grabbed my attention. Like, hello, if you hear Icy one time, like, you can't not be like perplexed by what you just listened to. At least in my opinion. Anyway, so we're gonna go through my top 5 songs of Itzy. So we're gonna go from number 5, which is like my least favorite, to number 1, which is like my favorite Itzy song like of all time. Like it slaps. Okay, so let's just go ahead and start. So my fifth favorite song is "Wannabe," their most recent title track that literally came out like a couple months ago or 2 months ago or whatever it was. It just was so good. Like it was the first Itzy title track. Like I already told you, like I wasn't the biggest fan of Dala Dala and Icy. I mean, now I stand those songs, but like back then I was like, I don't know, they were just like really loud to me, and like I'm not always into loud, but sometimes I am. But like Wannabe just hit different for me. Like I like that it was like a bit more like darker, but also like it was still Itzy. Like I actually love Itzy's concept, and like I guess I just like related to it more because like Dala Dala and Icy they're just so like we're so confident and like we like are so amazing and stuff, and like we're not afraid to be ourselves. It's just like a great message, and like that's like totally fine. But like girl cannot relate, you know what I'm saying? Like not like that's not a way I feel often, so I couldn't like relate to it very much, which obviously you can still love songs that you can't relate to, but between that and me not really liking the sound at first, I was like, I'll skip this. But Wannabe, no, okay, I loved it. It was like a more mature take on their concept while still like remaining like true to their concept. Like I loved it. It was more of like talking about haters and like not just haters, but like people who are trying to judge you for like living your life the way you want, but then like staying true to who you are. Like, you know, and like I love the line, like I don't want to be somebody. I just want to be me. Like, I don't know, that hit different. It was like the first time I felt like, the way I described it to my brother, I was like, this is the first song I felt like a teenager, like, or like a young woman could have written, you know what I'm saying? And like, I feel like it's how young women actually feel, you know, like, no offense, but like, Dalla Dalla and Icy, like, not many teenage girls, like, or like, feel like that way, even though like they probably wish they could. Like, being a teen and being true to yourself is actually like hard, especially when people are always trying to like tell you what to do. And like, you know, Leah's just like, mind your own business. Like, I do my own business. And like, I just felt like this was like more like genuine. Like, the others are very like, I mean, they have their place in time, don't get me wrong, but it was more like, I don't feel like many people can relate to that. Like, some people can, I'm sure, like, they just confident as heck, but like, a lot of us aren't. And I felt like Wannabe was like finding confidence, but it was like a more realistic take on like the real world. You know what I'm saying? And it was the first, and like the music video was absolutely stunning. Like, I love their own, like, their little storylines, except like, Chaeryeong, not gonna be like, I'm not lying. What was going on in her is like, she was like in a warehouse full of clothes, and then like drones started chasing her, and then at the end, like, she just like turns around and then they just like stop. Like, everyone else's like made sense, but like I didn't really like get hers. Like, I think I kind of ran out of ideas, or like maybe there was symbolism I didn't get. But anyway, that's kind of a rant. But Wannabe is my fifth favorite Itzy song. So my fourth favorite is a B-side off the Wannabe mini album called Ting Ting Ting. And when I first heard Ting Ting Ting, I was like, delete this. Like, I don't know why, but like, once again, I'm not really into noisy songs, except it turns out I am. I have no idea what I'm actually like. I don't know how to explain what I like. And just like, it's more of like how a song makes me feel. And the first time I heard Ting Ting Ting, I was like, delete this. Okay. But then like I listened to it again and I was like, wait, like replay that again. And then I was like, I bop to this. Like, I don't know if my brain just like was broken by Ting Ting Ting, but like the way they chant, like Ting Ting Ting. Oh my gosh. And like, and then how it gets faster on the second part, like Marero Ting Ting Ting. Okay, I'm not doing a vocal cover of this. Okay, I probably sound ridiculous, but like that song goes off. Okay, it's so hard. It goes off so hard. Like, it's like a song that makes me want to like literally like scream like Ting Ting Ting, even though like I should not, because like it'll ruin my voice. I was like singing for like 10 minutes yesterday, and then my voice was like dead. I was like, damn, how did they do this? Anyway, maybe I was singing with like bad technique or something. I don't really know. What am I talking about right now? Oh yeah, Itzy. Okay, so Ting 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 is like a great song. Love that. It's my fourth favorite. It slays. It's like such a party anthem, Ting 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 moment. Like, I don't even know what this song is really about. Like, I read the English lyrics, but like I don't know. To me, it's just like the girls popping off, and like I'm here for it. Like, okay, like, because it makes it just is good. Okay, I don't really know how to explain it, but like it's like an anthem for like crazy people. I'm kidding, but like, bruh, it good. Okay, real good. I just like that one a lot. Okay, I can't really explain it anymore than just like go listen to Ting 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 and then like turn the volume up as high as it can go. Actually, don't do that. You'll damage your ears. But like, and then just like pop off, because that's amazing. And by the way, if you hate the way it sounds, listen to it like 5 times, and I guarantee you'll probably like it. Okay, so moving on from that, we're gonna go to my third favorite Itzy song. That's a No-No. Okay, that's another B-side from their newest mini album. And bruh, that's a no-no. I heard that and I knew it slapped the first moment I heard it. Like, a lot of Itzy songs have to grow on me, or I listen to them and I'm like, what the hell is that? But then I listen to it again, I'm like, wait, this is good. Like, I don't know why I'm like that. Like, I do that with a lot of songs, actually. Like, I judge things really quick, I feel like, and sometimes like they need to grow. Like a blossoming flower or something. Anyway, but that's a no-no. It's good. It's like really good. It doesn't give me as like passionate feelings as Ting Ting Ting, but like you have to be in a certain mood to listen to like Ting Ting Ting. But that's a no-no. I feel like is like a bit more chiller. And don't get me wrong, I mean, like it still goes off, but like not like Ting Ting Ting. But like I like that a bit. It's a bit more like mellow. I think it's cute. Like like, that's a no-no. Like, that's so funny. Like, it's like, what? I don't know. I like that song. It's fun and, like, honestly could have been a title track. Like, okay. Next I'm gonna, so my second favorite. So moving on to my second favorite Itzy song. I Don't Want to Dance, okay? Leah, are you listening to me? I can't, okay? Leah is my bias, and she's like so iconic. Her voice is actually like one of my favorite voices, like ever. Like I've literally like ever heard in my life. I have this thing for really like light, delicate, like soprano voices, and she delivers. I cannot believe how talented she is for like how young she is. I'm like, wow, you like Jesus, he blessed you. Like, and I don't even mean that sarcastically because I feel like a lot of people talk about K-pop, they just throw around things like that, like willy-nilly, and it's like a little offensive to religious people, but okay. But like, no, I mean that like genuinely, earnestly. Like, I think Leo was like Jesus made her, and he was like, she's gonna be gifted with this because her voice is actually beautiful. And it shines in I Don't Want to Dance, and it's just a fun song. I totally get the story too. Like, I love the lyrics in this so much. It is such like a bop. It's good. I just feel like it really, once again, like, I don't know, it kind of like, I can see it once again being written by teenage girls, and it's almost like more authentic than some other music, and I just like it. So I Don't Want to Dance is, and like, the English parts are so iconic, and just the I don't want, like, ugh, it's so good. It might be perfection. I don't know. But it's so Itzy and it's so amazing. So now my very top Itzy song is You Make Me, also on the Wannabe mini album. Like, some people are probably mad, like really mad, like, because I literally, it was just every song on that album pretty much, except 24 Hours, because that one has yet to grow on me. But hey, maybe I just gotta listen to it a couple more times. But You Make Me is amazing. It's a masterpiece. Like, and it's so weird. Like, I'm sorry, but just go listen to it. Like, it is so good. I can't take how good it is. Like, and the way, like, I'm usually not the biggest fan of like EDM choruses, but it just hits different. Like, it's just good, okay? Like, You Make Me, and then it's like, it's like speechless. So then like the freaking words just die, and then the EDS, I'm sorry, I can't explain this, but like, basically that whole mini album slaps. And by the way, I have listened to other Itzy music, okay? Like, It's My Summer, or It's Summer, like that, I really like that song too. It was like, I was gonna say it's close to making my top 5, but like it isn't. But like I still genuinely like the song, and like I really like Doll Doll and stuff. But like, I just really love this new album. So I'm sorry that all the songs are from the same mini album, but like, those are my genuine top 5 and just how I feel, and it's just my personal opinion. So basically, go listen to this mini album if you haven't, especially like all the ones I just mentioned, because like, seriously, you're missing out. Like, Wannabe's good, but the rest of the album is better. So like, bruh. Okay. So I think that is going to be my last girl group for this video. I'm thinking about making a part 2 because there's like a million more girl groups that I haven't talked about yet. And we stan a lot of K-pop, so you know. So I hope you enjoyed. If you made it this far listening to me rant about Itzy B-sides, like, wow, you are iconic, and that's amazing. But just have a great day, and I hope everybody is staying safe and healthy, not just physically, but like mentally and emotionally too. And like, I hope, like, if you're in a hard place, like, just know, like, you can get through it, and like, you're amazing, and you can do it, okay? Okay, so everybody have just like a great rest of your day, or go to bed if you're watching this at like 4 a.m. And yeah, so those are my top 5 girl group favorites. Okay, thank you, bye-bye.